Okay, I'm out at Redmond Ridge, HOA, I think it's called Division 13. I don't have a job number for this, but this is for Navigate, and we're doing 3 different prices out here. We're out by Ella Baker Elementary School, and this is a private road that's owned by the HOA. There's a roundabout that's down on the far end, and from that roundabout, we have to do a double yellow all the way down this road, all the way up to where my car's at. There's a parking lot there. You'll see it on the aerial map that I've provided. Okay, the aerial map that I provided, that's from the customer actually, shows the double yellow going all the way up the road to that parking lot. It's 973 feet of double yellow that goes all the way down to the roundabout. We have to make sure that it's 2 4-inch yellow lines with glass bead, and we'll have to have type 2 RPMs centered in the middle of it, in between the 2 lines. And I'll have a quantity on that, and I'll have spacing. I can pull up a spec on it. Down at the end of the roundabout is on the other side of the roundabout, you'll see the double yellow that goes on the other side, and we just need to match what they've done down there and then run this down here. Now I know striping's not our forte on this, but this is a nice straightaway, and it goes down there towards the end. We can use the seam line where they put yellow skip as a reference. We want to make sure though that we measure from left to right, find the center, and then do our 4-inch yellow lines on both sides. Again, we got to use glass bead on this. What you see right now is yellow skip lines. That's temp tape. So we just have to use our propane and a weed burner and burn off, or the torches that we use for our temp tape, or excuse me, for hot tape. And we just need to burn off. We just need to burn off the temp tape that you see on the road. So you probably have a couple hours of work right here. This is going to be quote number 1. They want 3 quotes on their bid. They want to see the price separated out. So this is price number 1, to remove temp tape and to lay out and stripe 973 feet of double yellow with glass bead and type 2 yellow RPMs. Goes all the way up to here. They said that we have to do the double yellow off school hours. So that means we either come out on a Saturday, which I think would probably be the best thing to do, is to come out on a Saturday and do it. So then we're not dealing with anybody. Okay. And then, and get this done. So the double yellow will stop right here. All right. Quote number 2 is going to be to seal coat and stripe. Actually, quote number 2 is to restripe 2 parking lots. We got this parking lot here, and then we got a little parking down here because there's a soccer field right here, and this is where people park for the games. So let's start off with these 6-inch crosswalk bars. Okay, we have 100 feet of 6-inch crosswalk bars. We've got 38 parking stalls that are all 18 feet long on each. We've got 500 feet of white painted crosshatch all the way down at the end, and then in these 2 locations. We've got 50 feet of yellow crosshatch down at the end. We've got 2 ADA symbols with no blue background down at the end. We've got 21 8-inch compact stencils on this side of the parking. Okay, and there's 1 18-inch no parking stencil inside the crosshatch straight down ahead. Crack fill, there's no crack fill in here on this parking lot. Okay, so well, before I get to the crack fill seal coat, you've got those quantities for this parking lot, and then down here I'll show you what we've got down here. Okay, and then right here we've got 12 parking stalls, 18 feet long. All right, so quote number 2 is going to be to restripe that parking lot and restripe this right here. Okay, quote number 3, or the third price on our bid, separated out, needs to be crack fill and seal coating. There's no crack fill on that lot. There's no crack fill on this. It's all very clean. We don't have to use power washing. We just need a snuffy out here, and that'll clean these parking lots. They look pretty good shape. There's hardly any moss at all. Okay, so seal coat those 2 areas and then seal coat that whole parking lot. That would be quote number 3. All right, that should do it. Like I said, this probably would go best on a Saturday, so that way we could seal coat and stripe, and then while we're waiting for seal coat to dry, we could get down here and start burning the tape off down the middle of the road and start working on that layout. Should be able to get all this done in one day. Okay, so seal coat and a striper on the crew, and they can get this all done in one day. Okay, because this is a very easy lot to seal coat. So anyways, I guess we'll go to tally everything up. We just try to break out the pricing so that way they can see price number 1 for the roadway to remove the tape and put in the double yellow. Quote number 2 to stripe this parking lot, plus that little bit of parking down there. And then quote number 3 is going to be to seal coat. Okay, any other questions, let me know. This bid is due this week. Thanks.